It was a dramatic night in Turin as Juventus maintained their unbeaten streak in the Italian Serie A. But it wasn't that easy playing against superb AS Roma. The game produced about 3 penalties, 2 red cards, and also got coach Rudi Garcia sent to the stands. Well, it did not just end there, because Francesco Totti is of the opinion that the old lady somehow will always find a way to win. Well, if that is true, Roma definitely can also imbibe such philosophy. You know what is that? Hook or crook, that's the way Juve definitely always get to win their game. The good news is they remain unbeaten on the log in the Italian Serie A. This is Channels Television broadcasting live from Lagos. I'm Cecilia Amogbe and you're watching Sports This Morning. First, let's take a look at the major headlines. Well, for Nigeria, they will begin preparations for the must-win games against Sudan coming up this Saturday in Khartoum and next week, Wednesday, at the Abuja National Stadium. Remember, the Super Eagles will be resuming training today for this crucial game, which is a must-win one for them. And in the English Premier League, well, despite shoving Jose Mourinho on the sideline, Arsene Wenger says he did not regret the action. But the question is, will he do this again? Well, you find that definitely they will have to visit Emirates later in the season. Now talking tennis, Novak Djokovic and Maria Sharapova dominate the China Open, while it took Novak just 66 minutes to claim the title against Thomas Berdych. Maria Sharapova spent more than that time on court, where the contest against Petra Kvitova actually lasted 2 hours 28 minutes. By the end of the day, she got what she wanted, and right now she is now world number 2. Also on the program, we'll be talking Formula One, but definitely not a good news coming from this sport, as Jules Bianchi is still in critical condition after his head injury. We are all praying for him that he's able to survive this. Watayo Salam will be joining me for these and more after this highlight where Radamel Falcao scored his first goal for Manchester United that actually put them in the top 4 for the first time since August 2013.
He's got a lot of space, hasn't he, Daley Blind, to kind of run things from deep in midfield. I would have thought Everton would have kind of targeted him a little more. Vince has found Raphael. Raphael towards Falcao. It's come out to Mata, and here's Di Maria! That's gorgeous! He looks a millionaire footballer. Mata played his part for sure, a big part, but what a sumptuous finish. Oh, it's just brilliant. And again, Flint is the one with a lot of room, and he's able to release it to the right side to begin with. I thought Jagielka did quite well in hooking it back. Baines. Barry. Baines. Naismith! Everton level! Leighton Baines, notably the creator, and Stephen Naismith with the 4th goal of a very promising and fruitful early season. Well, having missed the penalty, Leighton Baines was a man on a mission, and it's just cleverly played. The little feed into feet, the ball back from Barry, and it's a delightful ball far post, and he's just held his run. Mata, who wanted to give it him back when perhaps there was a shot on, and Howard clouts it clear. But his goal is vacant. Raphael might have been tempted to try and fill it. Instead he goes conservative for Valencia. And now Di Maria and Falcao! He's got his goal! Instinctive, certain, United lead again. Predatory. It's a classic striker's goal. Falcao, as you say, Peter, has all the instincts for this. This is a shot from Di Maria, make no mistake about that, and he pulls it. He's online when it's played finishes it.
Good morning, hello, and welcome. Tayo Salam is here with me. Tayo, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Cecilia. It's great to be here. Beautiful weekend. A lot of sports to talk about, from Nigeria, the Globe Premier League, to England, to the La Liga, Formula One as well. It's going to be a great show.
Okay, quickly, let's just talk about what we saw earlier. Radamel Falcao, he said he wants to stay at Man United. Was it because of this goal?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why he said that, but then we all know he's on loan until the end of the season. And at the end of the season, if United feel he's worth the money, they'll decide to keep him. If not, then he's off to somewhere else. He's a prolific scorer. He will always find a job. But talking about the game itself, another good win for United. The way they're playing right now, all that counts is a win. Yeah. It really doesn't matter how good or how well they play. It was a very nervy performance against Everton, but David De Gea just came out and decided to win the game for United.
He was man of the match in the game. Now, a quick one. Do you think United are better without their captain?
No, well, I can't say that. I can't just sit down here and say yes or no to that kind of question. Okay. Yeah, that would be left for Louis van Gaal to decide. But what we saw yesterday was it was an all right performance. So Rooney is still a great player. When it comes back, I'm sure he will return into the starting lineup.
Okay, Linton Baines seems to have lost that, what do I call it? You know, usually he has never lost a penalty. For the first time, he's having someone who was able to actually target where the ball was going, and of course he was able to punch it out.
There's always a first time. First time. Yeah, that's one thing we know about life. Nothing lasts forever.
Forever. Okay, let's come back home. Of course, we're starting with what is happening at the Super Eagles camp. This morning, we spoke to the media officer, and he confirmed that Moses is definitely out of the game against Sudan. Of course, Coach Stephen Keshi actually he has called up a replacement for him, Edouard. That's the name of the man who will be replacing him. He plays for Dolphins. He has scored close to 10 goals in the Nigerian Premier League this season. So he will be replacing this man. For the Super Eagles, is a must-win game for them. And they resume training today. And the good news is that, well, that's the boy on your screen there talking about He's the guy that will be replacing Victor Moses ahead of the 2015 African Cup of Nations qualifier against Sudan. This Saturday and, of course, next week, Wednesday, is a must-win game for the Super Eagles.
No, did you just call him a boy? Cecilia.
He's 20 years old.
That's a full-grown man. No, but seriously, shame about Moses. When he made the list for the team, a lot of us felt really good. He hasn't been part of the team since the World Cup, and we thought, okay, his return would actually help Nigeria in its cause to actually go and beat Sudan. But fortunately, he got injured in that game for Stoke City against Sunderland. So he's out now, and the replacement right there. That's what we're hearing. It's not confirmed though, but we're hearing that that's the guy that's likely to take Moses' spot in the team. So yeah, hopefully he grabs his opportunity with both hands. Yeah,
I remember the assist that Moses actually provided for Stoke City, the goal, the only goal that they scored in that game.
Yeah, it's been in great form.
Definitely going to miss him.
It's been in great form for Stoke City, and it's a shame really that injury has really come at this very crucial time.
Okay, our Super Eagles training starting today at the Abuja National Stadium, and of course they will be returning to Abuja next week, Wednesday. And well,
they can forget about Abuja for now. Right now, it's all about.
It's been confirmed. The game. Okay, it was all about going to Khartoum.
Yeah, right now, forget about the game in Abuja now.
See
it's
how
all about
get, even if it's just half goal, at least get the 3 points because we need to win all remaining games, including these two.
Exactly, yeah, we're playing catch up right now. 1 point out of 6, not good enough for the defending champions. And if time is not taken, seriously, if time is not taken, Nigeria might just miss out on qualification. And there's a lot of issues. The NFF issues been going on for a long time as well. So that's settled now. Hopefully, we can now move forward with the game itself on the pitch. And over to you, Stephen Keshi. Yeah.
Okay, and hopefully by Wednesday we'll know if he's going to continue his job or they're going to get another one. But I think it should be there. I think I love that guy. Okay. Globe Premier League, of course, match day 30, Nigerian Premier League. Well, for Kano Pillars, not a good one for them. Their 8th defeat of the season. Now, that's the result on your screen. Bayelsa United beating Sunshine Stars by 2-0. For Bayelsa, you would say it's a good win for them, but definitely for Sunshine Stars, they will definitely rue their missed chances for this particular game Heartland and Kano Pillars. Now, Heartland, one man actually ensured that, well, they were able to keep it up. I'm talking about Clement. He was the one who scored for them, and they were able to just keep it up and maintain that position. For Gombe United Academy Warriors, it ended goalless, and Taraba and Warri Wolves. Warri Wolves scoring their first away goal of the season, but they lost that game to Taraba by 3-1. Crown FC and Eyimba ended goalless. Eyimba definitely not a good one for them. They couldn't beat Heartland last time around. It ended goalless. Of course, for Crown FC and Eyimba, we're thinking they might just get some points off them, but Crown FC, of course, were able to hold them to goalless draw. Now for Sharks and Nimbe City, 3-0 in favor of Sharks, and Nasarawa United and Kaduna United. Now that is the big game where you had a Nasarawa United striker actually scoring a hat-trick. Talking about Leonard Ugochukwu, netted his hat-trick for Kaduna against Kaduna United, 3-1. Aqua United and Rangers ended goalless, and also Lobby Stars and Giwa FC. Lobby Stars, they won that one 2-1, actually lifting them up to the top 10 for the first time in the season. And this is the top 4. What you have here, Kano Pillars, of course, maintain the position, 30 games played, 50 points, and Nasarawa United were able to cut that lead because they lost their game against Heartland. Nasarawa United winning theirs by 3-1, of course, cutting the lead through 3 points. And Warri Wolves, of course, top 4, they are fighting for top position, but I think that will be very difficult for them right now. Goal difference, definitely nothing. They having 46 points from 30 matches. And for Eyimba, after that draw, 4th position, 30 games, 45 points they are having. Now the bottom 4, Gombe United, not looking good for them, definitely against the game against Economy Warriors. Well, it was a Northeast derby, but they couldn't just get on the score sheet, and Eguavan definitely he's on a hot seat right now, fighting relegation, 30 games, and you're having just 36 points. Kaduna United dropping to bottom 4, 36 points from 30 games, and Crown FC, Nimbe City, of course, they are the candidate there in the bottom 4 for Nimbe City. Okay, well, just one quick one. Kano Pillars, because I'm interested in that.
Yeah, definitely. you were not around when I chose Kano Pillars to win the league. But then that game against Heartland was always going to be a difficult one. So it wasn't really a surprise for me that they lost the game. But then they're still on top, and they still have it in their hands as well. So we're at the business end of the season right now, just 8 games to go. And there are 4 home games and 4 away games to go. So I still believe they have it in their hands. It's nothing really tragic happens to Kano Pillars. I think they're going to win the title yet again. Okay, if Nasarawa United will continue with the way they are and Kano Pillars slip again, well, definitely I think Nasarawa United might just get the league. That's what I think. Yes, okay, they're very impressive, yeah. Well, the main deal of what happened yesterday in England, of course, we'll also talk about what happened in Italy much later. But first of all, let's just take a look at what happened yesterday between Arsenal and Chelsea. Of course, Eden Hazard and Diego Costa were the guys who made the difference and also had to settle the fight between Arsene Wenger and Mourinho, ensuring that Wenger yet to beat Jose Mourinho. Will he ever do that?